Marcy, this is all about values.
You're talking about values.
Tommy is of value to you. And you've had a good long run of it, all the way here to Paris, Texas. And there are things that I hold of value. Handmade shoes. Poolside massages. Fresh flowers. The kind that I don't have to grow or cut or bring to the table. I just like them to be there when I turn my head.
Well, you know something? It's really good to know that you'll have something to do in that paradise you buy with my son's life.
Marcy, I appreciate beauty, and $1 million allows me to appreciate a lot of beauty.
What about what you owe the McBains? Huh?
Excuse me?
You shot at my husband's father. Your brother killed him. Do you really want to cause this family any more pain?
Oh, guilt doesn't work on me, especially since I already paid for it. Did I pay for it? I feel like I paid for it. Anyway, I remember feeling bad about something. So, next?
I don't know. What about Todd? You know, you don't really seem to like him, so why do you even want to side with the man?
I'm not siding with Todd. He's just the guy cutting the check. Think of Todd as my employer. Do you always like your employer? No, but you got to figure out a way to get along, to prioritize, so I can either get rich or I can stick it to Todd. Now, who's going to win? Me. I'm going to win. I'm going to get rich. And you know who would agree with me? I think your husband would, because he wants his little missus home. So with that in mind, who should I call first? John McBain or Michael McBain?
It's the worst feeling in the world, isn't it? Knowing they're out there and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, well, I hope he is still out there. And you know what? The posters may work for me. Thank you. Are you okay, Dr. McBain?
Never what it was all about, you know? I just don't really see much point.
You know, maybe if I get a soda, they'll let me sit here for a few minutes, if you don't mind.
No. Thanksgiving. I begged her to come home.
Well, what did she say?
She told me that I should forget her.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I really am.
You just never know what life's gonna throw at you, you know?
Marty! Cole, talk to me!
John, by the book, got that?
Screw you, Ramsey. Marty! Cole! Hey! It's Sam.
Larson. Larson!
Marty! Cole, can you hear me? Talk to me!
The good news is John's totally focused on finding Marty and Cole, and if my brother's on the case, they will be found.
You don't have to say that.
I believe it. Look, I know you're mad at my wife. I'm mad at her, too.
You are?
I thought Tommy would be better off with us. But once the judge ruled, I was prepared to give him up. Marcy wasn't. And you know Marcy. When she sets her mind to something...
Oh, I know, believe me. I would have never done the musical if she wasn't so stubborn.
Well, a lot of that was about you.
Me?
She talked about you all the time. How smart you were, what a great kid you were, how brave you were to do the lead like that. She didn't want to let you down. She was worried about what the trial was going to do to you.
Really? You know, Mrs. McBain was my favorite teacher. And I really do know that she was a great mother, but it's not fair what happened.
She made the wrong moves for the right reasons. And she lost her home and her career and me. Now she has left is Tommy, and he's not even hers.
Look, I know it'll take some time, but I'd like us to be friends.
Friends? Friends? Are you kidding me?
It's different this time, I swear.
You know what? Save it, okay? I found you passed out on the floor for the last time. I have pulled your puke out of the rug for the last time.
Hey, look, I know I was a lousy father. Okay, I can't deny that, Jared. But I was hoping that maybe I could make up for it somehow.
You spoil everything for me.
Look, I know how mad you are, but I can take
Look,
it
I don't
this
mean to
time.
be cruel, okay? But you need to hear me. I don't want you in my life anymore.
You don't mean that.
You know, it wasn't easy, but I managed to grow up on my own. I put myself through business school, Dad. I got myself out of more trouble than I know what to do with. I made a life for myself, and I don't need you. I don't trust you, and I have no interest in trying again. Is that clear?
All I'm asking is that you just think about it. Okay, look, I know this was a lot, me coming here without calling first or anything, and I know that I can't make up for all the things that I've done, but you're my son. I love you. And I know there's a hole in your heart where I was supposed to be. But all I'm asking is that you please just give me a chance to try to fill that hole. All I'm asking is that you think about it. Please. Don't shut the door. Not yet.
Are you all right, sweetheart?
I may have been making out with my uncle for the past week, but, other than that, I'm just great.
Honey, we will get to the bottom of this. And if Jared is your uncle, it's best that we find out now.
I'm going to have the lab take a look at this letter. We will be doing some DNA testing.
Damn it, Dorian.
How dare you ignore me, Clint Buchanan?
I can't decide who to call first.
David, I am warning you.
Maybe I should call John after I call Todd. He'll call the feds, get the ball rolling. Michael, maybe I should call Michael. You are his wife, you know. He might try an end run. Marcy, so violent in front of a child you call your own. What they watch, they learn. You should know that.
Oh, please, David, I'm begging you. Okay, I am begging you. He is my son, so please, David, I'm begging you. Please don't do this.
Marcy, you're upsetting the kid.
He needs me. He needs me, David.
Marcy, what he needs is for you to calm down, all right?
Did your mother show you all those pretty little things, David? That you say you love? Did she show you all those pretty little things? Who would you be without her, David? Would you be lost? Don't do this to my son. He's a baby. He doesn't understand.
Marcy, he's gonna leave you someday. It's called growing up.
David, he's not even 2 years old. He needs me, David. He needs me. And I need him. Look, I know that somebody hurt you. Okay, I know, and then you've never gotten over it, and that's why you say all these stupid jokes and you pretend like you don't care, but I know that you do. I know you do, because I know deep down in that body of yours there is a soul underneath all that noise. So please, David, please, for once in your life, will you do the right thing, and will you just let me keep my son? Just let me walk out of here with my son. Oh God, please, David, I'm begging you, please. Please.